It is. How's it going?
Oh, it's going.
Heck yeah. So this is a very special episode because we're not going to play Cuphead as much as it looks like we are
Yeah,
because
we already did.
we already did. And so this is, we recorded about 6 episodes of this here wonderful game of Cuphead. And, it's coming through that. That's why it was the computer.
Oh, okay.
Because there's no, yeah, that makes sense. Anyway, so yeah, we had a bit of a technical issue with the
Audio.
Yeah. So we kind of lost a whole day of recording. We were very excited to play Cuphead.
Yes.
And
We played a lot of it.
yeah, like 5 or 6 hours maybe.
Yeah.
Got
And so that's about 6 weeks worth of content for you guys.
Yeah. And
It was lost.
yeah, there was a haunted metronome that entered our audio.
That did not appear in the feedback or the playback or anything. So we don't know.
So this is a supercut of the footage.
Yes.
That's going to make us look a lot better than
We
reality.
actually are. Because the thing is, I'm not doing it again, you guys. I will move forward, but I will not go back.
It's a great game.
It is. It's a great game. It's a lot of fun. It's frustrating, though.
Yeah. And this will just be kind of anecdotal and just to kind of catch you up for next week. And we'll be back with all new episodes that aren't audio messed up. Yeah. So, this is just the story. Basically, Cuphead has a gambling problem and gambles too far.
He's a big dummy.
Big dummy. Gambles the soul of him and his brother Mugman. I assume it's his brother.
Yeah, they're
They gotta be brothers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gambles it away to the devil, and then the devil's like, well, you can either go to hell or you can collect soul contracts for me. It's up to
In
you.
one day.
In one day. So,
Brandon's Cuphead.
I'm Cuphead.
And I'm Mugman.
And I'm excited to watch this with you. This is, I guess, kind of the first time we haven't watched any episodes together, have we?
We have not.
This is the closest.
Yeah, we typically edit separately and
Yeah.
watch them on our own, so
So yeah, this is again. This is the very.
Oh, that's me.
This is gonna be the best of, in a way, episode
Yes.
of our ability. Cause
I like that it was best of, and I've died in the first 15 seconds.
Hey, it's a very it's a quick and happening game.
Dead again, and I'm gone forever.
So each of these levels is probably, again, a little around an hour of recording, and getting all the tracks right, whittled down to what was the final run.
Right.
Yeah. And I tried to put them in order of the way we played them. And
And also, for the record, Brandon is about, when we recorded this, he was about 90% done playing the game on his own.
Yes.
So that's why he is so much better than me.
Exactly. Yes. I was afraid that if we both went into it completely blind, we would
be recording for months.
Yes. So I was in hopes to kind of expedite the process. I wanted to, while still getting the experience.
Right.
Man, this makes me feel really good though, because it looks
Looks like you're doing really well.
it looks like it's like one first try.
Yeah.
In reality, this is like 30 minutes of death. It's gonna be really funny on some of those that took us 45 minutes to an hour to beat.
Bravo. See? Brandon did it. First try. The frogs. Oh, this is a fun one.
This feels like it's like we're looking back at footage we shot like a year ago. We're
I
like,
know.
Oh, look at
Look at that.
oh, this is so funny. Remember?
Yeah, remember a week ago? Oh, there I am, dead again.
Classic. It's so
Classic Nikki.
it's so great. And
But it's fun looking at this, like, not having to fight, because I just love the background. The dancers and the bugs smoking and drinking and cheering for a fight, and I died again.
Yeah. No, it's all good. It's all good, fam. And guess what? It only gets a lot harder.
Yeah, it does not get easier.
Yeah. No, it's all good.
I do enjoy that, like, there's not a particular order you have to play the levels in. Like, you have, like, the worlds that going in order, you know, so to speak, but you can kind of do them however. So if you get frustrated, you can kind of go to another one and hang out there for a minute and get frustrated at that one and then go back.
Yeah. I don't know too much as far as, like, if there is a necessity to have to beat every single level. Because
it's really just the bosses, wouldn't it be?
I really don't know, because, like, the way that the world's leveled out, like, there is one in particular that you have to beat for this first. I feel like I, like, kind of let you die there is what that looks like. But,
yeah.
But
it's fine.
There's one in particular that gets you to the end, but I don't know. I really don't know how much you have to do.
Yeah, like how much completion is actually necessary.
But as far as this game is concerned, it's super worth it. It's super fun to see everybody, and
it's all very, very cute. It's kind of frustrating how cute it is versus how frustrating it is.
Yeah. But it's so much fun.
This is like giving me anxiety watching it.
Well, no, don't mean to spoil it, but well, I won't spoil it. I'm not going to spoil what's about to happen. It's not.
I'm pretty sure we said at the beginning.
Yeah.
You know, this is all the times we actually.
I gotta build in some suspense.
Well, yeah.
This is fun. This is a fun way to do this. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah. Oh, the potato, carrot, onion, man.
I think I did put these out of order. I think we did this one first, and then we did the frogs. Oh well, it's fine.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's everything that happened on this.
This is gonna be a lot of you guys just seeing Brandon kill everybody.
Hey, but we died about 1 trillion times a piece. Like
I know, but whenever it was a boss battle, I was never there for the final blow. Spoiler alert. See, and I'm gone.
Again, there was a death. Oopsie. Ooh, oh no. Well, it's just getting some of that reality in there.
Let's be realistic.
I'm super scared as to what this is going to look like now. Because that was not my intention. It's fine. I think this is the one then. Anyway, that's just an example of some of the deaths that happened. It was only a couple. It was no big deal.
Yeah, no big deal. There's only like a handful of deaths.
Yeah, it's just a couple.
Yeah.
There you go. Just still have the same sense of like, do I save you? Bummer. No.
Too risky.
Yeah.
That's fine. Oh, poor potato.
It's just, I probably say this a lot in the original recording, but I love learning about like how to do these best, like how's the best way to try and survive. You learn that, okay, this one you just have to pay attention to the raindrops. And then,
They're tears, Brandon.
Yeah, the tears. Oh, well, yes, and the tears.
Spooky carrot.
And then just the rules.
Dodge the carrots.
Big fan of the rules. I like
the rules.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Oh, well, like this one. Okay, so this one, it shoots the things out of its head, so you know to watch for it to do that, and then dodge out of the way. And then it rubs its head, and then these come down. So you can either focus on shooting the carrot or the miniature carrot so they don't hit you.
Right.
And then you just...
Okay.
Like...
I see what you're saying now. Like the phases of the boss.
Yeah, the phases and the patterns and like what to look for. And that's like...
Right. Because what we have learned by like, dying a couple times is that the patterns aren't consistent. They do change from battle to battle.
Right, but you have to watch for...
The tells, basically.
Yeah, exactly. And then... man, it gets pretty buck wild with some of them where it's just... it reminds me of... Yeah, I really like the transitions. They work super well for this.
It's very cute.
But there's it's somewhat like those like the books of like Spot the Difference, I almost use like the same technique in playing games like that I do with those, where if you just like let your eyes like I don't know the word, like unfocus. And then you start to be able to like pick up on like the patterns and the differences that you see.
Right.
And like at times you have to watch the whole screen. At times you're just watching the enemy. At times you're just watching your personal avatar of like, don't hit the thing.
Right. This keeps getting bigger, doesn't it? Oh, yeah. Squoosh. Goodbye.
I think this is the one where we beat the carrot guy like in 2 tries. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, let's do one more on this episode because that was really quick. And then this one took like 30 to 40 minutes.
Yeah.
And
we learned our lesson on that one.
Learned our lesson. Had to stick to our guns of one boss.
One boss per episode, regardless of length. I do enjoy seeing it this way because I didn't notice the stream was flowing in the background, which is very pretty.
It's so cute. It's such a cute style and so fun. Just excited for all the...
And then this like fake defeat right here really got me when I was watching. I was like, you did it! And I was like, oh no. Because if it were me playing alone, I definitely would have been like, yeah, and got squashed because I would like put the controller down. Like,
there's a bunch of that too where you're like, oh, this is a moment I can kind of relax and like, and then you can't.
Welcome to Cuphead.
Mm-hmm. Oh. I'm excited for you to. I don't know how much of like what you remember happens next or anything. But there's one level in particular that I think kind of pushed you and I to our limits.
Where we stopped recording for the day.
No, we beat spoiler. Sorry. This whole thing is the first 33% of the game too, which is another kind of bummer.
I liked this mini level.
Yeah, this was fun. The grandpa ghosts.
Yes.
There's sperm ghosts, 1 and 2.
There's sperm ghosts and grandpa ghosts.
Yeah. But yeah, this is... For those who haven't played Cuphead or know of Cuphead at this point, it's where you get your superpower from, is beating these levels. But what was I saying? I don't remember.
I don't remember, or I might not remember, but coming up.
Oh yes, there's certain levels that are just particularly challenging. And it just makes me think of the levels that are later on in this game.
Brandon.
No. I'm so excited, but there's so
we're supposed to record more after this.
I know, and I'm excited.
You're making me not want to.
No, it's going to be so much fun. Again, what keeps me, like, any kind of, like, difficulty level, the how awesome it looks whenever you see a new, like, what's going to be the gimmick of this level? Like,
yeah.
I'm real excited. And then the fancy cup girl comes out, mug, chalice, whatever.
You know, whatever you want to call it. Goblet.
Yeah, potato.
Ah, chalice. Legendary chalice.
Potato. And then, what else? What have you been up to, Nikki? This is just a part of the commentary of like what's going on. Yeah.
No, I just got back from a trip.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Did it hurt?
Yeah. Got some bruises. Also got a scraped knee. How are you?
I'm doing okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You know, just living it.
Living the dream.
Just living it. You know, it's no big deal.
No, just living it. I just love the little hourglass. He's like my favorite character. And I know he's not really part of the game, but he's so cute. So I'm glad you kept this very long loading screen.
Yeah, sorry. Well, that's because I knew we would want to talk about that.
Right, exactly. Gotta have an hourglass. I hated this. I'm pretty sure I died pretty quickly once again, but this one was probably, like, visually the scariest to me.
It is very scary.
Like, I do not like this lady. Yeah, I think okay.
The airplane missions like this are some of the harder ones.
Mm-hmm. And there's a lot going on, like more so than any of the other levels.
Yeah, and these are the closest that would be like bullet hell kind of games.
Yeah.
Like Galaga and stuff, and
right.
It's they get to be some of the craziest just because it allows for so much to happen on the screen at once, all while the screen in the background is moving and
yeah.
I
think this one we actually legitimately did in one.
Yeah, we didn't want to like toot my own horn, but we did do it because I thought it was going to be this particular boss has a couple of variants at this point right here, and the Taurus Man is my least favorite. I much prefer there's one where it's the Gemini twins, and they do a bit of dancing.
Right.
And
because there's quite a few zodiac signs, so that's a lot of variants for this boss.
Yeah, it's very pretty though. It's a very
also terrifying.
but also terrifying.
I do not like her.
And then remember, because she's got the very obvious final form that would make total sense.
Yeah, and that's like, I didn't think she could get scarier, but she did. It's bad to happen, guys. Look away. Ah!
Yeah, it's awful.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh God, that part. That's like what my nightmare's made of. I do enjoy like how suddenly aliens came in at this part.
Right.
That was pretty cool because it felt very like Wizard of Oz-y at first, and then it was like, ooh, very much on the space theme with aliens.
Yeah, I think it's also very cool, this game, that it feels as though it could be a number of old cartoons or things from that era, but everything is just unique and unto itself.
Yeah.
And so this is the level.
Oh God. That was me collecting myself at the beginning. So I just stood there. I was just like, I need to breathe, Brandon.
This is also the level, again, it took like 45 minutes to an hour, and we had to pause in the middle of it.
Oh God.
Yeah, because there was a very loud bang on the door.
Yes.
Yeah, that we believe it was some children
playing with a ball, and it just hit our door dead on.
I listened back to that audio.
Did you?
Yeah, it was very scary. It's super loud.
It's a very loud bang followed by me screaming like the little girl that I am.
Well, and
then Brandon like, is that a gun?
Yeah, I instantly, which is really funny in retrospect, that I'm just like, are we being murdered right now? Because that's the only thing it could clearly be. But yes, also, I don't know that we talk about this too much. I record with the headphones on. And so it was
very loud.
It was very loud and very scary, very quick.
Right in your ear. I can't imagine what it was like for you.
And in listening back to it, it sounds a lot more like a ball hitting the wall than a gunshot. But at the time,
we're so involved in this game. We're worked up for one.
Yes.
We're frustrated. We're very, very focused, and it's like boom.
Yeah. And because it was like such a casual conversation beforehand of just like a sense of just nothing, no big deal.
Yeah, no big deal. Just very calm day without all the frustration of this game. Like, it was a very nice day outside, and that's why the kids were playing ball, obviously. And then it's just like our worlds are ending just out of nowhere.
But yeah, this level I feel as though gave us the most trouble of anybody.
Yeah, there's just too much going on.
Bunch of stuff going on.
It was hard to keep track. Even when you did it 10 times in a row, it was really hard.
And that stupid coin at the very beginning. But we did end up getting all the coins. I was really happy with that.
Yeah.
It was very good.
Brandon's composing himself.
Trying to get ready.
And get that coin. Yeah.
Nice. I just told myself nice.
It was nice. You deserved it.
Way to go, me.
I was kind of glad that, because we tried to do this together at one point and it was very difficult. So I was kind of glad that I died, because I feel like this part with the flies disappearing is a lot easier with just one person.
It's a lot less pressure.
Yeah, I can't imagine trying to do this end fight right here with both of us, because those flies would be dropping like flies.
Another fun thing, just to have you look forward to the future of this game, is that, so at the very beginning there I used the super,
Right.
And it's it's really fun when like you try to like time that out and plan it, and then you get overzealous and point the wrong direction.
Yeah.
And so the whole thing just gets wasted, and you're like, cool. Good way to start this.
Hey, that's like me in Smash.
Hey.
Oh, this flower. This is another one that was just way too many like variable attacks.
All in all, though, it didn't take too long. I was also looking at like the timestamp for how long each level took. On the time that we beat it, and the most was like 3 minutes.
Okay.
And I just think that's so interesting that like
it felt like forever.
Yeah. Because obviously, I mean, it took forever, but the final attempt of it was just a 3 minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy's no fun. You and I did beat this one a lot quicker than
most of them.
Most of them, and when I played this one on my own.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I did. This one took me.
You saying I helped?
Yes, absolutely. You helped on all of them.
I know. It just doesn't always feel that way.
It's it's just that it's so challenging.
Yeah. Well, this is the point in the game where like I kind of started getting more comfortable with the controls.
Oh, whoops, not that level. I guess I missed a death. Anyway, this one though, we're gonna do it on this one.
This one we got it.
Anyway, that's another one of those examples of the few times we died.
You know,
No big deal.
no big deal. It happens.
But
You see me just like dodging like a madman. I'm like, yeah, I got it. Maybe it was the boomerang power up that kind of I was comfortable using.
Yeah, it's again, as you go on, you just like at least for me, I feel more and more where it was like, okay, I understand that even if you don't quite remember what a certain thing is, you kind of get the feeling of like this is what they're wanting you to do at this point,
right?
Because really, there's only like a handful of things you can do, and I do love the boomerang power up.
Yeah, it was very nice.
Being able to face away and for the most part, guarantee a hit.
Yeah.
And then it goes Super Saiyan.
Woo, woo, woo. I know when he first said that, I was like, what? And I was like, oh no, it does look very Dragon Ball Z-esque. On my vacation, I saw a kid with a Dragon Ball Z skateboard.
Nice.
Yeah. His mom was yelling at him, and it was fine.
For being the kid on the Dragon Ball Z skateboard?
Yeah, I guess he tried something at the skate park that she wasn't comfortable with. So she's like, that's it, we're leaving. You
know, that's the best way to treat children who do something you don't want them to, or you feel uncomfortable that they're not being safe.
Oh, I don't like the way that flower died.
Yeah, it's very
scary.
uncomfortable.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. That's the best way to treat them, is to yell at them while they're doing the thing that makes you uncomfortable, and then there's guaranteed to be no damage.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And so
a little hourglass.
Yeah, I just kept it a couple times. So yeah, this is the kind of end, and obviously that's how things work. But now we're gonna go on to aisle 2, and we get to talk to the bridge man, and
got that dang carnation.
Yeah. Yeah, just
we're gonna go to the little dice, and we're gonna talk to the die house.
I think I made a joke here where I was like, oh, it's totally not another boss. Don't worry about it.
And I was probably yelling at Brandon.
Yeah.
In a very shrill voice.
Yeah, it was similar to that. And, but now we're excited because now after this we're going to pop in and
we're going to pick up here next week.
Absolutely. Well, we saw.
I think at this point we're deciding who's going to be his voice.
Oh, yes.
I'm pretty sure it ended up being you.
Probably, I don't know.
Yeah.
I like the old timey, like, oh, looks like you boys really have to brush them vendettas. Yeah, we still have, right after this, we just get to the next island,
and we just kind of run around.
And look at some stuff.
'Cause it's fun. What?
Because it's fun. Yeah, no, it's super
fun.
Oh,
yeah, we try to destroy the die house.
Oh, that's right, yeah. And
that's fun.
We're so quirky.
We're just so funny. Fun. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah,
there's a little cutscene with Elder Kettle.
You were Elder Kettle.
I was Elder Kettle.
Again, it sounds like it was like 20 years ago.
I know.
Oh, just remember when you were Elder
It feels like we were like in a long-running TV show like a decade ago. I'm like, oh yes, I actually did the voice of Elder Kettle.
And if you look in the background in the tree back there, one of the crew members hung himself.
It
was no big deal. We don't talk about that too much.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Jerry, you were great.
Jerry, you're so great. I wish I could have helped you.
You've heard of that, right? In the Wizard of Oz?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I've seen it in the Wizard of Oz.
Oh, so you're a believer.
Yeah, well, I had it on VHS, and we found that out, and so me and my parents were like, pop that sucker in, let's find it.
I was like, I see this dead body.
I see the dead body. And we're like, yep, it's right there.
Huh.
Yeah.
I've only seen like internet clips, and at that point it's hard to know what to believe.
Yeah, well, the truth is out there.
The truth is out there. All right,
we'll see you next week for this fun thing.
Yeah. Oh, now we're talking over the music.
Oh, no. I don't know. Be louder than the music.
We've never been in this part of the video.
I know.
Whoa, this is weird.